How do I determine the value of my parents' home when they died? There's a couple of different values that can be utilized. The minimum value that the state will accept, or the easiest value, I should say, that the state will accept in order to pay the proper amount of inheritance tax that would be due on that property, would be the assessed value of the property multiplied by the common level ratio for the county as determined by the Department of Revenue. Use that figure that you receive. You'd pay the inheritance tax based upon what that number is in accordance with whatever your rate would be. In this case, it's a sibling, so it'd be a child, I should say. So it'd be a 4.5% tax rate. And typically in most counties, that assessed value would be it'd be close to being realistic, and the Department of Revenue accepts that. If you feel as though that's too high of a number or too low of a number for that matter, you could enlist the services of an appraiser, and you'd use that appraiser's opinion to determine the value of the property. And what would happen is the lawyer that you're working with on the estate then would attach that appraiser's opinion to the inheritance tax return when they're making payment of the tax that's due, showing the Department of Revenue the basis for that value that was created. Sometimes there could be a myriad of reasons why you feel as though that value is different from that assessed value. So just keep that in mind, that the services of the realtor would be very important in that regard, because you would also utilize the services of the realtor to list the property for sale and to make sure obviously to realize the maximum amount of money that you could for the property in that regard.